Good morning, everybody. It's time for morning manna, and this morning, this is a phrase that I remember when I was in the military, and when you least expect it, you're selected. When you least expect it, you're selected by some extra duty, maybe staying late or doing whatever you probably didn't really want to do, wasn't up to doing, wasn't motivated to do. But because you were in the military, you had to follow orders. And many times that would happen, and the joke would be in the office or whatever it would be in the field, what have you, when you least expect it, you're selected. And that's what we're talking about this morning. We're piggybacking on what we were talking about on yesterday, the fit vessel, the fit, the clothing, the whole piece, the whole narrative about us being more evangelistic. All of those things kind of wrapped up in one. And that's what we're going to share on this morning. Give you time a little bit to connect with us on this morning. Been trying to give you a wake up call beforehand. I hope my technology genius has worked out and giving you kind of a heads up, an announcement, and then jumping into it 15 minutes later. But nevertheless, the text to talk to take away 5 minutes less. Here we go. When you are least expected, you are selected. You better know that. The text is this: Judges 6:15 through 16. Judges 6:15 through 16. But Lord, Gideon asked, how can I save Israel? My clan is the weakest in Manasseh. I am the least in my family. I'll read it again. But Lord, Gideon exclaimed, how can I save Israel? We've been talking about salvation and sharing, appealing to people to come to Christ. My clan is the weakest in Manasseh, and I am the least in my family. But look what happens to him. Gideon, when you are least expected, you are selected. And so it is with you and I. As a vessel in the Lord's army, you may think, okay, not me. I can't save Israel. I can't really witness to anyone. Yes, you can. And here we go. Here's the three things that comes out of the text. At least three. The first thing, acknowledge your shortcomings. Gideon says, raise his hands. Are you kidding me? I don't have the skill set for this. It's nothing in my resume that says this, but Israel is during the harvest and we're losing the crops and something must be done. You have to do something. Oh yes, you have to do something. And so it is in the world today. The Lord is saying, you know what? I understand your shortcomings. That's why, here's the second thing. He says, I'm with you. He says that to Gideon. He says, I'm going to be with you. I'm going to be with you, Gideon. I wouldn't tell you to do something and then just put you out there on a limb, put you out there at the end and pull the rug out from under you. Mm-mm, not at all. I don't flow that way. So I know that you don't have everything that you need. That's why I'm going to go with you. That's why I'm going to go with you. Because when you least expect it, you are selected. Here's the third thing. The third thing is this. He said, now when I go with you, I expect you to obey my commands. That's exactly what he says. He says, now do what? Strike them down. Strike them down. Carry out my orders. How do I know you can carry them out? Because I'm with you. And I know that you don't measure up to what you think. But I'm with you and carry out my orders. So, how do you win souls? Because I'm sure you're confronted with that, as I shared with you that we're talking about, off and on this week about being a vessel, being fit, knowing that we have to go hard after souls, knowing all of these kinds of things. We're circling around to those pieces and grabbing a hold of this. And that is, you can win souls when you follow steps 1 through 3. How about that? You can win souls when you follow steps 1 through 3. The Lord be with you today. May his face shine upon you, give you peace. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Share the man. If it bless you, bless somebody else. I'll see you Monday morning with more Morning Manna. God bless you.